Most of you have been here already for the past 3 days attending conference, but I would like to welcome you again as a local here. So thank you very much for attending the conference, and I would like to share with you my presentation today. It's about the construction industry in Greece, and on the topic of cloud project management. It is part of my diploma thesis, and this paper is conducted and co-authored with Professor Yannis Xenidis, who is attending here with us. So, all these days we're talking about beams, platforms, tools, technology that we would like to push the industry forward. And maybe some of those would seem like futuristic to some industries. But I believe that these tools are here to stay. But this is not the case for all the countries around the world. As we have heard, and it's actually confirmed from attendees like Zoran Puko from Slovenia and Josefina Han from the Poster Day and Angeliki Previous from Austria, there's a lack of implementation and even awareness of those tools in all of these countries, and especially at the practical level, at the industry of practice. So, what is the distance to cover here in Greece as a construction industry to implementing this tool at the practical level? So, hopefully the research would be able to spread some light in this topic and aiming to address these 3 objectives. The first goal was to investigate the degree of understanding of cloud-based project management from the Greek construction industry. Second, to investigate the degree of incorporation of cloud-based project management in the Greek construction industry. And third goal was to investigate the potential for further addressing cloud-based project management in the Greek construction industry, as well as the needed changes for the industry to achieve this incorporation. So, the research methodology conducted by 2 tools. First one was the literature review, and the second one was actually that we are going to present here. It's a face-to-face interview of 38 professionals, both of the public and the private sector of the Greek construction industry. And let me be clear about it, this is not a statistical analysis here. We're not presenting a statistical analysis. We're trying to understand the vibe of the industry, and we're collecting results. A statistical analysis would be impossible, as we can see later on from the results that we have gathered. So, we are here talking about the connectivity and the interoperability of the IT construction management tools, as well as talking about all-inclusive management platforms. But how feasible is it for all those stakeholders to be actually able to use this kind of technology and adapt at the practical level, not at the academic level, but at the practical level. Each of these various stakeholders you can see here have different tasks, and their process of implementing these tasks is very fragmented. And the lower the level of communication protocols, the higher the chance of negative project performance. So, such as cost overruns and going out of schedules. So, in technical projects, there is an accessibility need of data in construction, in and out, 24/7. So, such an approach, a cloud-based project management approach, would solve a lot of these issues. As a term, cloud-based project management is actually a general term that includes the tools such as BIMs, project management software, e-procurement software, that all the construction management uses, and actually are operating on the cloud via internet. And every respondent and every stakeholder is able to access with no geographical barriers at any time. So, imagine some site managers sharing data from the construction site through their tablets and to the design office, and the design office sharing this data to other engineers online as well through a central platform accessed with the users, but at a structured and cohesive platform. So this is the whole idea of cloud-based project management. And moving on to the Greek construction industry, awareness of general cloud-based software. Here we're talking about the results of the interviews, and actually we're taking it slow because now we're investigating only general cloud-based software, like document sharing software such as Dropbox, Google Drive, easy to use and available to and known to the public. As we can see from these charts, first is the responses from the municipality agencies. Second are the responses from the engineering and construction companies that offer service to the public sectors. And the last one was from the private sector. So, as we can see, the results are a little bit interesting. Although they are well-known applications, they seem that, first of all, for the municipality agency, there is a lack of understanding. 65% has some idea, 30% has no idea, and about 6% only has good idea about what we are talking. The same is true for the engineering construction companies serving the public sector. And the situation is even worse, actually, in the companies serving the private projects. So, as we can see from the first results, the public network seems to be better aware of the general cloud-based software, which is a finding that we can see in the next question as well. So, we asked those individuals now for a better understanding of what we are talking about. And actually, we just asked them about their individual point of view. So we are here investigating some functions from those softwares. You can see the functions on your left. And it's actually impressive that a lot of respondents actually using this software, but they are not aware of doing so. And again, the public sector is on the side of better awareness, and it seems to better understand what it looks like to use document sharing software on the cloud. But moving on to more specialized software in the construction industry, so we are trying to understand in what extent our industry has digitized the project management procedures. So we have investigated the degree of incorporation of computer-aided project management and cloud-based project management in the Greek construction industry practice at the practical level. This is actually the organizational aspect. So the use of specific project management software is only limited to the public sector. The companies that use it are serving, the blue bar is for the public sector. We can see that there are a lot of zeros here, but let me be clear about it. There must be some activity around these answers. For example, the combined use of project management software and CAD solutions in Greece, but we didn't find it in our sample. As you can see, it's a bad situation. They don't understand it and they don't use it as well. So moving on, all the above are connected, and the low level of utilization of computer-aided project management software naturally leads to a scarce knowledge of BIM software, BIM software solutions. There seems to be no idea about it here in the construction industry in Greece. You can see we're talking about the awareness, not the actual usage, only the awareness level. So nothing at all in the private side. On the public sector, they have heard a bit of it, about 25% have something to hear about it, and the municipality agencies have no idea as well. So, all the above findings, as well as the next challenges that we are presenting and outlined in our research, clearly show an industry that is currently unprepared to introduce and implement effectively new technologies managing engineering and construction projects. The general picture of the industry would be presented here, and we have identified two core aspects that we need to face in order to perceive this incorporation. The first aspect is perceptual, and the challenges are to persuade small and medium engineering and construction companies for the benefits of cloud-based project management, to reverse the false perception of high costs of applying cloud-based project management, and to exploit the well-educated engineers, the young ones. And as far as the organizational aspect is concerned, we need to confront change resistance during the application of cloud-based project management, and to deal with security issues as well as intellectual property rights. So to wrap up, the industry suffers the industry suffers from a lack of interoperability between the various stakeholders. There is a low level of awareness of those solutions. The general awareness of cloud-based software is only limited at the individual level, not at the organizational level, at the individuals. And there is hardly any use of project management software, even that it's locally located. It's located locally, not at the cloud aspect. And the limited knowledge, there's a limited, if any, knowledge of BIM applications in the Greek construction industry. So there is a long distance to cover towards the effective use of cloud-based project management. As we have said earlier, there are aspects, perceptual and organizational. There is a conservative industry culture we need to tackle, and there are beliefs that an investment in this kind of softwares is unnecessary and unprofitable. And of course, the biggest challenge is to change the organizational culture in our industry here in Greece, and of course invest in new technologies in order to increase productivity, efficiency, and effectiveness of engineering and construction projects in Greece. Thank you for your attention. I would like to thank my friends for attending here, my family, and especially my mom Eva. Thank you very much. You're making proud.